Hey guys, and welcome to my Centurion guide in For Honor. This is just going to be a really quick video where I basically go through the moveset of the Centurion to some gameplay of me playing him. I just talk about the tactics of playing a Centurion, as there are different ways to play him, and hopefully it's going to be quite a quick basic overview, but hopefully it'll be enough to get you started on the class and help you just jump straight in. The Centurion is an extremely strong class. Some would even call it game-breaking, along with the Ninja as the new characters in For Honor. They are both extremely strong, and both very difficult to deal with if you do not know what you are doing. Going through the Centurion's attacks, he's a close-range grappler. He has a mix-up. I'll call it a mix-up similar to a Warden, apart from, I guess, it's not entirely luck-based, but his combos are very mix-upable. And his kit revolves around draining your stamina, and if you're out of stamina, you're most likely going to die because he can prevent you from generating it with pretty much every attack. The knockback kick is pretty much the go-to move for a lot of Centurions. I would not recommend spamming it, even though it's an extremely strong move. You can pretty much follow up the majority of his attacks with knockback kicks. If you dash towards them, press X, it will do a knockback kick, which drains a bit of stamina and does a little bit of stunny stuff. Imperial Might is basically it's the main thing that you will use Centurion to get combos off. It's a move which means whenever you do a combo, if you end it by holding a heavy attack, it will always end the combo with an unblockable heavy. If you hit with an unblockable charged heavy, you can then hit with a charged up punch, which will guarantee knock them down, and then you can basically pounce on them and kill them. Some classes, like the Ninja, can literally be killed just by that combo. The heavy attack, the punch down, the jumping impale finisher. That is it. That is all it takes to kill somebody. Stronger classes will obviously not be killed by that single combo, but if you put some other stuff before that combo, so if you put some lights in, or if you do a double heavy, whatever it is, you may still be able to kill them in one hit. So the Centurion is an extremely combo-reliant character. He has so many moves which can be comboed together, whether it's a couple of lights, then a kick, then the heavy, then the finished heavy, then the punch, then the knockdown. You can just put all this stuff together. And a tip I'd give you for playing Centurion is just go into practice mode and find out what the longest combos you can possibly come up with are, and then see if you can work them in. He has three main combos. His first is a triple light attack. A lot of Centurions, including myself, are guilty of not using it very much. I actually had a broken controller, so light attacks are quite difficult for me to use. I only brought a new controller literally 2 days ago. But it's extremely useful because the light attack obviously can be stopped whenever you want. You can do it after the first, second, or third, and when you decide to, in a light combo, you can hit them with a grab, and then if you time your light attacks properly, basically you'll grab them, you'll press the light to hit them, and then as your butt of your weapon make contact with them, you then press it again. You have to time it quite well, but if you do that, it can hit potentially up to 3 times, and it can drain about 2/3 of their stamina, which again, that's pretty insane. Aside from the double heavy, which is an amazing punisher with the Centurion, he also has his pounce, which is a great finisher, and obviously it's a part of his main combo. But the reason I came back to record this, because I completely forgot about this in the first place, is revenge is more important with the Centurion than any other class. Revenge, obviously, if you time it right, downs them and allows you to get a free finisher, which is crazily good, especially if people aren't, prepared for it. And the same thing for parrying if they're out of stamina. You can also follow up any of the light attacks with the heavy charge. So if you do like 2 lights or 3 lights and then charge the heavy, again, that's another combo. And if you're changing the direction you're attacking from, it can be kind of hard to deal with. He has a heavy double attack, which is what most people will use. The unique thing about that is you can charge it. So you can either do like an instant heavy, like most attacks, or you can partially charge it. So it will then sort of like mess up their parry timing, or you can fully charge it to make it unblockable and then do the punch down impaling combo. If you dash towards them and press X, obviously you've got the kick which guard breaks. You can use that in combos. If you do a light attack after that, it's guaranteed to hit. So obviously there's a lot of combo potential here. Using a light attack and then grabbing is guaranteed to hit, basically, if they don't guard break. And then obviously if you hit with the bam bam bam, the butt hitting, that will take all of their stamina, which is extremely strong. You can then follow that up with a kick, and that will take the last bit of their stamina. The Centurion is also one of 2 classes, I believe, to have a parry counter. I think the Warlord has the same, which means if you parry and then do a counter, in this case with the Warlord, I don't know if that's Warlord, sorry, but Centurion, if you parry and then you press X really quickly, you'll knee them in the face, and it looks really cool, and it drains pretty much all of their stamina in some cases. It's a very high amount of stamina. I think classes like Lawbringer will lose all their stamina. They have 2 initiates. If you're not locked onto an opponent, you can run towards them and just do a heavy, similar to how the Conqueror could do a shield bash, but with this you do it with a heavy instead of pressing X, and it will do a jumping lunge, which is pretty much guaranteed to hit. Like, it gives you armor too, which is very useful. The other one of this is if you are locked on, you press A and forward, and then you're heavy, and it'll do, like, again, a dashing, jumping lunge. So this gives armor, which means it will basically go through any attack that isn't one of those fiery, crazy unblockables, which is really, really strong. Again, obviously it can be followed up by the kicks and any other sort of combo as well. Generally, the way to play Centurion is learn his moveset, find the longest combo attacks you can to put together for maximum efficiency. You could drop someone's health from full to literally 0 in a single combo, and they can find it really hard to get out of those combos. They're a very strong class in 2v1s, and nearly impossible to defeat in 2v1 fights. Mainly due to his long combo, which does a shitload of damage, and if you hit with it, it's really punishing, and you can kill them with 1 or 2 of those combos. It's really, really easy. In a 2v1 fight, they'll probably fuck you up, especially if there's 2 Centurions, because the other one could wail on you because it's a really strong CC as well. Like, I've used that combo just to keep them busy until my teammates come to help me, because, I mean, it takes like a solid 3 or 4 seconds of, you know, like, time to keep that combo going. Like, it's obviously you get a little stun from the first hit, the punch is a knockdown, and when you're impaling, the whole animation is like they can't do anything. The Centurion is an extremely fun class to play. Like, generally, when I first played it, I fell in love with it. I only really played Conqueror before, and then Centurion came out, and I absolutely loved it. And I just played the hell out of it, literally constantly. Overall, it's an extremely fun class to play, and I would say it's a mix-up counter class. It's a very counter-reactive class. If you like reactive classes, possibly like a Rochi, it's a more heavy, tanky, aggressive, countery sort of class. Like, you get in their face, and you literally just mess them up. I would say it's like an extremely aggressive counter-based sort of Orochi. I guess you could say it's like very counter-based, but it depends on your playstyle. Again, you can play it reactively, or you can just play it aggressively. Either way, it's extremely strong, extremely powerful. Anyway, I hope this video has helped you. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to leave a like and say what you'd like to see in the comments below. Like, seriously, comments are what motivate me to make videos, like, once or twice a year. I really don't do them otherwise, because motivation. If you want to give me a smile, then feel free to subscribe. It's always appreciated. Thank you for watching. Well, and if you guys want to play for on with me, I play on PC, you're welcome to add me, drop a comment, and I will leave you my username. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.